MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Julio Urias will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in the lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Digging in now, Starlin Castro. He will lead this one off today.
Starlin Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He's got it one away. Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Verdugo is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Just underway here in Southern California.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 3-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
strike.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Grounded back up the middle. Here's Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Tommy Pham.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. On deck, Carlos Santana. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 10, First baseman.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No score here as we play inning number 2. Right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, Dero, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Santana over at second. Hoskins is over at first with 1 away. And he misses with it. 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Coming to the plate now, J.P. Crawford, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Count still full, 3-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. He tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost hand, and right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-2 the count. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. A shot down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley and left center. In there, a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Ready on 1-2. In the air out toward right field. Myers is after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Standing in now, Julio Urias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Juan Lagares. Liner towards second. A leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Lagares is off at first with 2 away. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Jason Kipnis would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Payoff pitch one more time. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 2 full. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Now at the plate, J.T. Realmuto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up around the face. 2 out with the man at first. And that's too high, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now, as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Pham at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-3 Phillies. At the plate, Jason Kipnis, a base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Yasiel Puig. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Puig is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
2 out, nobody on. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4, so the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Kershaw comes set. 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. One left for LA. They still trail it here 4-3. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
In now, Michael Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Popped him up. Taylor in foul ground, and that retires the side. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Leading off the inning, Alex Verdugo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Alex Verdugo.
First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
Stepping up now, Austin Barnes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Julio Urias. Kershaw into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Here's Starlin Castro. Will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Starlin Castro.
And the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, captain JT Realmuto.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's grown man strength right there. Able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Realmuto, base runner at first with one out. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Three and one. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Center fielder number 28, Tommy Pham.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ross Stripling takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Ross Stripling.
Tommy Pham will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are loaded with only one out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
2 out, bases loaded. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Phillies leave him loaded, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Juan Lagares.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. This one skied out toward right. Myers is under it. 1 down. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds at 4-3. Striding in, Maikel Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Maikel Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
J.P. Crawford will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
One out, nobody on. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Bellinger is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yasiel Puig.
Here's the first pitch to him. Shoots this one over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman, number 35. Cody.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. That misses. 2-0. Now the 2-1. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So stepping in, Austin Barnes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On its way is pitch number 75. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. So digging in now, JT Realmuto, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slider's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Heading out toward shallow right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Will Myers. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
To third. Taylor's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So now Carlos Santana missed with a slider. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on, dude.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. Kike Hernandez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Hernandez playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Santana trying to get there. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Another full count pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
On the ground to the left side. Franco has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Stepping in, Michael Franco. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Michael Franco.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Settling in now, J.P. Crawford. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Oh, 2 the count to Crawford.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
That's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The count.
Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, number 22, pitcher, shortstop.
To Oscar Hernandez. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40. Oscar Hernandez.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46. Jose
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 home. Goes back up the middle and into center field. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-1 count to Puig. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Kipnis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He hits with Dominguez. And batters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 65.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Men on third with two down. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Fine work there from the Philadelphia pen. We're on to the ninth here in game one. It's the Phillies 4 and the Dodgers 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Davinsky will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Eric Gonzalez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Here's Starlin Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Will Myers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And there's ball 1. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there. Third, as that will end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Odubel Herrera is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
This change for the Phillies. Now playing center field, number 37.
David Robertson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 30, David Robertson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A changeup over the inside corner. Pause, and the 0-2 fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Striding in once again, Juan Lagares. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Robertson pauses. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. To first. Castro has it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He pulls this one into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Phillies jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Clayton Kershaw takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon.